The station nightclub fire. A small club in West Warwick, Rhode Island. Great White hits the stage, then someone hits the pyro. One spark finds foam on the walls, and the room becomes a fuse. Flames race up, black smoke drops fast. People run for the door they came in, and jam. There are other exits, but panic shrinks vision. Guitarist Ty Longley guides fans towards safety and vanishes in the crush. In just minutes, 100 lives are gone. Hundreds more are burned, broken, changed forever. Why did it happen? Flammable soundproofing, no sprinklers, pyro in a space never built for it. A local news camera catches the fireball, proof that disaster grows in seconds, not hours. Afterward, charges, lawsuits, and new codes. Sprinklers required, pyrotechnics restricted. Venues retrained to count heads, clear aisles, mark exits like lifelines. Altamont free concert stabbing. California, December 6, 1969. Sold as Woodstock West, delivered as something colder. The stage is a flatbed, the crowd is a sea, and security is a row of Hell's Angels paid in beer. By dusk, bottles arc, fists fly, and no one is really in charge. The Rolling Stones hit Under My Thumb. At the barricade, 18-year-old Meredith Hunter, bright green suit, gets beaten back, panics, pulls a small pistol. An angel rushes him. A knife flashes, once, twice. The camera that came to film rock history captures a killing instead. Music staggers on, while medics try to make space in a place with no aisles, no plan, no exit strategy. By sunrise, 4 dead at the festival, hundreds injured, and one lesson burned into touring DNA. Crowds aren't vibes, they're physics, pressure, and duty of care. If your security can't de-escalate, your barricades can't breathe, and your command can't say stop, the show is already off the rails. Astroworld Festival crowd surge. Houston, a warm night, bass drops, lights bloom, and 50,000 people lean the same direction. You don't move, you're moved. Breathing turns into a negotiation. The show keeps building. The pressure does too. Barricades form pens. Pens become traps when they overfill. Medics fight for inches and lose them. In the crush, lungs can't expand. Silent, invisible, fatal. 9-year-old Ezra Blount is lifted above the crowd and still can't find air. High schooler Brianna Rodriguez collapses where the music is loudest. Afterward, everyone asks the same question. Who could have hit pause? The artist? The promoter? The safety officer on the radio saying stop now? Real answers sound like math. Crowd density thresholds, pressure maps, more entry lanes than choke points. Spotters trained to read a wave before it breaks. Route 91 mass shooting. Las Vegas, October 1st. Country music under neon. 22,000 people shoulder to shoulder. Then the sound changes. Sharp, mechanical, wrong. At first, fireworks? Then, not fireworks. Rounds come from high above, across the boulevard. A window on the 32nd floor. The open-air venue turns into a grid of no cover. People dive, others freeze. Phones drop. Boots slip on spilled beer. Strangers become shields. Sonny Melton wraps his wife and falls. Pickup trucks turn into ambulances. The shooting lasts minutes. The aftermath lasts years. Dozens dead, hundreds wounded, many more carrying wounds you can't see. What changed? Everything. Security plans went vertical. Rooftops, sightlines, lockable windows, hotel coordination, stop-show protocols. Festivals drill for fire from above, not just fence lines and bag checks. Bataclan theater attack. Paris, Friday night, November 13th. Doors at 7, guitars at 9. A sold-out room, shoulder to shoulder. 9:40 p.m. The sound changes. People drop behind seats and amps. Some play dead. Others crawl toward red exit signs that suddenly feel miles away. At the merch stand is Nick Alexander, selling t-shirts an hour ago, now shielding fans, trying to move them toward cover. Police form up, coordinate entries, wait for the go. When the breach comes, it's fast, loud, final. Survivors stumble into cold air and triage tape. Nick doesn't make it out. The club that promised a night of noise becomes a quiet memorial by morning. Indiana stage collapse. Indiana in August. Fried dough, Ferris lights, a crowd waiting for Sugarland. Far west, a storm cell knits itself together. On-site radios say, "Watch the wind." The stage roof, a temporary city of truss, lights, and banners, creaks like a ship at dock. Then the gust. Warning turns into verdict. Guy lines snap, canvas whips, the roof tilts and lunges. Some run. In one brutal sentence, the structure comes down. Silence, then shouting. Strangers crawl under rails. Nurses drop to their knees. Cristina Santiago, community leader, here for the music, doesn't get back up. 7 dead, dozens injured. The fairgrounds glow blue and red as medics carve order from chaos. Afterward comes the hard rewrite. Weather thresholds that trigger a stop. Ballast by engineering, not guesswork. Clear command of who says cancel and when. Wind is no longer a vibe. It's a number you can't ignore. Les Harvey, on-stage electrocution. It's the early 70s. Halls smell like beer and amplifier dust. Stone the Crows is setting up for another club date. Outside, rain. Inside, a stage that feels damp at the edges. Quick line check. Monitor hum. A mic that should be harmless. Les Harvey steps forward. Guitar slung low. Reaches for the vocal. The circuit completes through him. He stiffens. Mid-breath. Bandmates think it's feedback, then realize it isn't. Crew dives for power. House lights flare, then die. The room goes from loud to pin-drop silent as the shock lets go too late. He's rushed from the stage, but the damage is done. Headlines follow. A guitarist gone, a crowd in disbelief, a band shattered. The cause reads simple and brutal. Wet stage, faulty grounding. Electricity doing what electricity does. Afterward, touring grows up. Ground fault protection isn't a suggestion, it's standard. Cables get tested, outlets verified, mats laid, wet stage rules enforced. Techs carry meters the way guitarists carry picks. Brixton Crowd Crush. London, December night. A blockbuster Afrobeats show. The queue swells past the corner, then past control. Inside, staff pull people over barriers just to let them breathe. Outside, the crowd keeps arriving, compressing. In the crush, bodies tilt at impossible angles. Air disappears first. Paramedics carve tunnels through jackets and arms. By morning, candles and flowers answer the questions the venue couldn't. Rebecca Ikumelo is named. Others fight for days that don't come. 3 people will not survive. The building is quiet, but the tape on the sidewalk still marks where everything sped up and then stopped. Shaft collapse at 4-minute show. Autumn evening in Songnam. Free K-pop showcase. A small stage in an office plaza. The group 4-minute, about to perform. The best sightline isn't the front row. It's a metal panel behind the crowd. People step onto it for a higher view. It looks solid. It isn't. It was built for air, not people. Music starts. Bodies shift. The panel flexes, then pops. In one breath, the grate disappears, and dozens drop into a deep concrete shaft. Silence. Then a rip of screams. Staff wave down the band. Sirens rush in. Fire crews lower ladders and harnesses, working inside a space never meant for rescue. Some come up trembling and cut. Others do not. By morning, candles line the plaza. Investigators draw a simple diagram of failure. No railings. No exclusion zone. No one clearing the obvious hazard. Officials apologize. Charges follow. Safety rules harden around temporary stages in public squares.
If you enjoyed this animation, please subscribe for more and support my small channel. Share your ideas for the next video in the comments.